passes from the area of high water potential to the area of low water potential. That's why leaf loses water by evaporation. As we know, when the plant photosynthesizes, stomata open. These are stomata. When there is enough water, the stomata gets swelled and becomes turgid. They open the guard cells. These are the guard cells that open. The stoma is the hole. It is not a cell. When guard cells get turgid because lots of water, they open. When there is not enough water, the stoma closes, as you see, because of the guard cells. The guard cells shrink since there is not enough water and becomes closer to each other, closing the stoma. Once there is enough water and the plant is photosynthesizing, so carbon dioxide needs to get into the leaf by stomata, while water vapor and carbon dioxide gets out. H2O as a gas and O2 also as a gas needs to get out of the stoma. So H2O evaporates out of the leaf. So once the water is lost from the plant by evaporation, so the plant is still in need for more water. There is low water potential in the plant, low water potential, because water is being lost by evaporation. So water is pulled from the soil up to the leaves. The second force that is responsible, or the second cause for moving the water, which is cohesion. Cohesion is the sticking of water molecules to each other. Every water molecule sticks to the other water molecule, pulling it with it. So they make like a continuous column of water because there is a bonding. There is a bonding between water molecule and another. There is a hydrogen bond. Here is H2O, this is O, and here are the two H's. There is a bonding between the molecules of water. See, the bonding should be here. There is a bonding between molecules of water. There is a force that attracts them to be pulled all together. This is what we call it cohesion. Adhesion, when the water molecules stick to the wall of the xylem. The water molecules, in order to be transported, they should stick to the wall. If they don't stick to the wall, then they're gonna slide down, moving towards the gravity. Such as you have a glass of water, and this glass of water, you see like small droplets stuck on the wall of this glass of water. That's why the same takes place here. The water molecules get stuck to the wall of the xylem. So once they get stuck, they can move without sliding back to the soil. So cohesion, adhesion, and low water potential inside the plants, all of these are responsible for moving the water from the soil up to the leaves. Now, we have talked about evaporation of water from the leaves. This is what we call the transpiration. Transpiration is the evaporation of the water from the leaves, lowering the water potential and make the water potential is less than in the soil. A transpiration leads to something that is called a transpiration stream. A transpiration stream, when water moves, when we say stream means movement of water. A stream means movement of water. So once the plant pulls water, this movement is called a stream. Evaporation out of the leaves is also called a transpiration. But transpiration is different from transpiration stream. Transpiration only evaporation of water, while transpiration stream is the movement of water inside the plant. So transpiration leads to a transpiration stream. That means the loss of water through leaves actually leads to the movement of the water from the soil. This triggers the water to be pulled, because if the water wasn't actually evaporated out of the leaves, or if it didn't evaporate out of the leaves, then the water cannot be pulled, because there would be high water potential inside the leaf, and we need to be lower water potential inside the whole plant and high water potential in the soil. That's why water moves from soil up to the plant. Now look at this. Here we have a device which is called bubble photometer. You took bubble photometer, my students, and in the first semester when we talked about how to measure the rate of photosynthesis.